because I was in the gym one time, just doing my thing, dancing, and then this one guy just walks in, right? And I'm thinking he finna work out near me or whatever, but he literally like comes in the gym and he like sits down and like he starts watching me, right? And then like in my head, I'm like, is he like legit watching me right now? Like he took his time to like walk in this gym
And just sat his ass down.
and just sat his ass down.
What's up, guys? Thank you all for coming to an episode of Untapped or Untapped Potential Lives, and I'm your host, Horatio. I have a very special guest, Cameron. Cameron is here. This is my boy. I've known him for a while, since high school. And you know, I know you dance. People on Instagram know you dance, but how long have you been dancing?
Pretty much. I think I started around like 15, 16, so I could say confidently probably like 7 years.
7 years?
Yeah.
You 23?
Yeah. I'm 23. I'm actually gonna turn 24 like in 2 months.
When's your birthday? July?
June.
June what?
28.
On June 2nd.
Oh, for real? Hey, man.
Damn. Okay, for 7 years, huh?
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
Shit, that was high school, huh?
Right. That's honestly like where I started like taking it seriously. So.
Yeah. Okay. So what inspired you?
Oh, what inspired me? I would say kind of like 2000s artists. So I would say like Usher. Well, he's not. He's more in like the 90s side, but like Usher used to dance. Chris Brown too. It's just like seeing them on music videos and stuff all the time. Like as a kid, anybody thinks that's cool. So like that's just kind of like got me going.
Okay, yeah, that's cool, man. Damn, dude, I can't dance for shit. Dancing, I have no dancing bone in my body.
I honestly think that like anybody can like dance.
We said the same, like literally Devin said the same shit that you said. He was
Oh,
like,
for
yeah,
real?
Bro, like, all you gotta do is practice. And I was like, bro, yes. I'm not about to practice dancing.
That's it. That's the thing though. Yeah, I mean like definitely like practicing dancing, you definitely need your like own space.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Cause like you worry about eyes and everything, and, like judgment, like that's like some scary stuff, low key.
So, like you said, like you just said, it's scary for like dance in front of other people. Like, how do you know? Like, when did you gain the confidence to like dance in front of other people?
Actually, it's actually pretty funny. So, when I first started dancing, actually, I was super scared, super afraid. So, I mean, I would like go outside, I would like do my thing, do some random, is it okay to curse on here?
Dude, I smoke weed on here.
Okay.
So, like you said, like you just said, it's scary for like dance in front of other people. Like, how do you know? Like, when did you gain the confidence to like dance in front of other people?
Actually, it's actually pretty funny. So, when I first started dancing, actually, I was super scared, super afraid. So, I mean, I would like go outside, I would like do my thing, do some random, is it okay to curse on here?
Dude, I smoke weed on here.
Okay. Well, I'll just do some like random shit time to time, like from what I learned off YouTube and stuff. And then like as soon as like just some random person, not even like somebody I know or something, like they'll be walking down the street. Obviously they're gonna see me. I would literally stop. I would stop dancing, and then I would what was it? And I would like act like I'm walking around, like in the area. And then I'll wait till they leave to just start doing it again. That's how afraid I was. I think it honestly took me about 3 years to like get over that, or to finally like be like, I'm like a decent dancer now, right? Because I was in the gym one time, just doing my thing, dancing, and then this one guy just walks in, right? And I'm thinking he finna work out near me or whatever, but he literally like comes in the gym and he like sits down and like he starts watching me, right? And then like in my head, I'm like, is he like legit watching me right now? Like he took his time to like walk in this gym
And just sat his ass down.
and just sat his ass down. And like, it like something told me to like just stop. Like, at first I was going to do my regular thing where I just stopped dancing and like I like just blow it off. Like I wasn't doing it in the first place. But something told me like, you need this. Just keep going.
Yeah.
So honestly, it took it till then, and for me to be like, I'm at least a bit more confident in my dancing now to dance in front of people. And even after that, he told me, he was like, yo, you're like a really good dancer, you know. I just
okay.
wanted to watch you, you know.
That's good, dude.
Yeah.
Got some positive feedback, huh?
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Then the positive feedback really feeds into people, you know, as artists.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 You got like, shit, I'm good. You like, I'm
Right.
good.
Right. Right. Because I mean, we're our hardest.
You're the hardest critic, yeah.
Critics, right?
Always, yeah.
So like every time I looked at my dancing, at least back then, like I'm like,
I mean, look at him.
like damn, I'm ass.
Like, I'm hella. I'm super positive. Like you're able to look back at yourself and be like, I probably was like trash back then. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It's just funny how times make you better if you keep at it. You know.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. It's just weird. It's weird. You really gotta like grind shit out. And it's like, fuck.
Right. It's just kind of like, and this is like speaking for in general to anything, right? Like, you just kind of have to see yourself in that success spot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You gotta like envision yourself in that moment.
Right.
Like, 'cause who else will?
Right, exactly, and it's okay. It's honestly okay to not. I know there's some people out there that envision themselves like dancing right next to Ariana Grande, Justin Bieber, you know, people top class and stuff. But the thing is that like, you don't always have to be in that spot to be proud of yourself. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
I mean, of course, everybody wants to be up there with them, but I mean, like, it's just cool enough to like connect with people that you just never met before, just doing the same thing, you know.
Oh yeah, facts. Like, yeah, we got something in common.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Huh. So do you have like a YouTube video where you post videos? I know you post them on Instagram, but
YouTube? No, I actually don't. The thing with me and YouTube, right, is I'm like a huge perfectionist. So like I gotta like find a videographer that really just like fuck with
knows
this.
how to like
Right.
zoom in. Yeah.
Right, exactly. Do all that crazy shit, right? Then the editing gotta be crazy. Not only that, but me myself, the piece has to go off. I gotta get the people that I want in it. I gotta think about the whole story. It's like a storyboard. It's basically it's basically like making a movie, pretty much, right? I just don't want to do any regular old like recorded, posted type things.
Here you go.
Right, exactly. Like I actually want to put something out there.
Yeah.
So I mean, I might do that sometime in the later future.
Yeah, bro. You don't want to like hold yourself back from like the extra like push you can get. You know.
Right. Yeah.
Some extra traction and people are like, oh, this nigga can really dance. Like, let me follow what this nigga got going on. You know.
Right.
But yeah, dude. I mean, like I was the same way with my podcast. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I just did like the fucking audio only. No video.
Oh, for real?
Like at first, yeah. And then my friend, he was like, I'll edit your videos for you. Which is ass. Like,
Oh,
dude,
for real?
like, I hit record, upload. Like literally, I didn't edit. I just upload the modes. Like the ones with my friends, like my earlier ones, like when I did like earlier this year. I think it was before Devin. It was 2 videos before Devin. That's when I was like.
Oh, so like just straight raw footage.
Just raw dog. Raw dog.
I'm dead.
Bro, because I was like, there's no way, bro, this video was like an hour long. There's no way in hell I'm about to go through that. And like, after recording, edit the shit. Like, no.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, at the same time, like, I get it, right?
Yeah.
It's an hour long. It's going to take a lot of time and stuff. But, like, people want, like, quality.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, which is now it's quality. It's bad, way better.
Right, exactly, right? So that means you're learning, you're progressing, and you're only going to get better from here, right? All I'm saying is that you already, you're started. You know, some people want to have started and never started.
Yeah, that's true.
Because, I mean, like, I know some people that won't start because, you know, they ain't got the studio. They ain't got got the $2,000 mic. they want, you know.
I mean, trust me, I get it.
Right.
I get it.
Right,
I was
exactly.
like, yo, this shit sucks. I need to get some better equipment. So, So where do you see yourself going, like in a few years with your dancing? I'm gonna say the next year to 5 years.
Year, 5 years. So I could say that I've already kind of accomplished some of my earlier dreams or goals. Because I never thought in a million years I would ever be teaching dancing.
Yeah.
Right. So I've had classes and shit in Dallas. So I mean that's been cool, and I've met with other dancers and everything. So I guess like my biggest goal has always been to be like a international choreographer. So like flying around the world, teaching people who just fuck with my style, you know, that can't even speak my language, but you know, that come to my class, you know, and just we just learn the same thing. So I mean, usually the big dogs get that type of stuff, right?
You'll get that, man.
The well-known faces. So yeah, it's a very hard journey. I mean, that's like LA type people.
Oh yeah, like New York, like niggas, yeah.
Right, yeah.
Those
Those people get flown out everywhere, teach everywhere, you know. And like honestly, I can't hate on them. You know what I mean? They obviously have the credit to back them up. You know, they dance hard as hell. Like they're good as fuck. So I mean, I just have to keep working on my stuff. You know, over here, or I could travel somewhere else, get it done. But I mean, that's what I see myself. You know, just teaching in a different country.
Okay. Oh, so you started teaching this year?
No, I actually started teaching when I was 18, I think.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. I said, okay.
Yeah, bro. I was.
You taught Devin, didn't you?
I wouldn't necessarily say I taught Devin. I would say I inspired him.
Yeah, because I thought he told. I swear he told me, "Oh, like, your camera taught me like the basics." And I was like, "Yeah, okay, makes sense."
Oh, okay. I mean, he might have seen it as me teaching him, but I feel like I literally I feel like I kind of like brought it out of him. I don't think I really taught him anything really, because I could teach somebody to do like 1-2 steps, but his whole movement is his. You know what I mean? I can't teach him how to do that, right? Like what he loves to do is like freestyle and everything. And basically with me, I've always I've started off with freestyling, then I learned from my instructors and just friends and stuff. Later on, obviously, I learned new moves and everything, but I'm more comfortable with freestyling.
Yeah.
So just through that, just him, I guess, seeing me freestyle and just be like, hey, bro, just hop in with me. You know what I mean? Like, why not? Then I feel like he just got in his own groove, but eventually he just, you know, he didn't really need me anymore to, you know, just take his ass to the gym and freestyle by himself. You know what I mean? So like, hey, that good for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's good, man.
I mean, I will say that I actually recently went to a dance camp, like a dance intensive and stuff. I've been watching those like when I was first starting to dance a lot and everything. And I've always been scared of those because I'm like, yo, it's literally called like dance intensive, like dance camp, you know? Like I had to wake up probably at like 6, 7 a.m. Took my ass to the program, and then like I learned 4 or 5 classes back to back, go get lunch, and then come right back, and then we learn 4 more, and then we go back to bed, then we have to wake up and do the same thing again.
Yeah.
I went through that. But it was overall it's really fun. It was a really great experience though.
Yeah, I bet. It's, you know, I mean, it sucks when you have to get up that early to go
Right.
train, but you know, it's worth it, man. Like, you definitely see improvement.
Right. I'm not a morning person at all. Hell no.
Yeah. I like waking up early. Get it more out the way. Get the shit out the way.
Yeah, I know that. See, and I'm envious of people like that because I'm like, damn, I wish I could wake up and not feel like ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it's part of my job. I work at a warehouse, so niggas get early.
Oh, okay, yeah.
trying to take this podcasting to another level, you know, get some views.
No, right. I mean, I used to work at Amazon, so I know how the warehouse.
Yeah, it's not fun, right?
Nah, bro.
Not fun, dog.
I fucking worked 5:45 p.m. all the way to 3:30 a.m.
Yeah, it sounds like, oh damn.
10-hour shift.
I mean, yeah, like I was doing that before the daytime. Like mine was from 5 a.m. to 3:30. Damn. Wake up at 4, bro. 4:30, get there.
Bro, hell.
Yeah, bro. It's just not worth it, bro. It's not. That's why I'm like, you know. I guess that's why I like our generation so much. We're just like, who the fuck wants to work at a job for like 20 years?
Right.
Like, who the fuck
Right.
wants to do that, dog?
Right.
Like,
You
that
know,
does not sound fun. Like,
Shit.
working for one job for a whole year sucks.
Right. That's the thing. Like, it makes me so like think about it, right? Because in order to be a millionaire, technically, right, you need multiple sources.
You gotta
of
have
income.
multiple.
You have to.
You have literally.
You can't have one source, right? If the people go to college, if the people spend hella money to try and have one job, right? Now, how does that make sense?
And then they'll get a degree. Probably not even working the job that they got the degree in.
Right.
And then you just have to pay all that debt back.
Right. Now, here's the thing. I know probably some people don't want to be millionaires. Some people just want to have an easy life, just secure life, safe life, you know.
Fact.
Get to take care of the bills, eat, drink, sleep, have a roof over their head, you know.
Fact.
I respect that, right? But the thing is that most people, I feel like, just leave college or don't care about the education is because, I mean, we just want to do other things. And we see other people do their other things, right? And they're like successful as hell. Like they're making way more money than homeboy over there that got his degree. So it's like
Making 10 times what he's making.
right. So like, why not go for what you want to do, right?
Why not, right? And then, but also it's like, what about the economy? You know, 'cause like niggas not gonna flip burgers or niggas not gonna drive trucks. You know, like everybody can do what they want to do. You know, it's a double-edged sword. You know.
Yeah, it's a double-edged sword, but the thing is that you're gonna have people that are going to want to be out of that norm of what life is supposed to be like
Oh yeah.
for an average human, and then the people that are just going to step out of that boat and be like, fuck it,
Yeah.
I'm just going to do me, right?
Yeah.
And you know, it's okay. I want to tell you, it's okay if you feel that you just want to have a safe life.
Yeah.
I'm not dogging on those people.
Right.
I promise you, I'm not dogging on those people.
All right.
Okay.
You don't gotta stop.
Oh, okay, bet. So basically, what I'm saying is that I'm not dogging on those people, right? But you just have to kind of respect the people that are just trying to do things differently, right? Because that's how we grow. That's how, you know, we aspire the younger people to do stuff, you know. It's just how the older generation did for us, you know.
Yeah.
We saw them do their thing, so then we were just kind of like, okay, let me do mine. And then, you know, whether we see it or not, you know, some younger people might watch this video, and like younger people go to my classes, and then they look up to us, because they're like, I want to do that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, do podcasting.
Right, exactly. I mean, this shit is cool, you know?
Didn't even feel like one, huh?
Nah, not really.
See, yeah, regular conversation, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because I watch these shits like all the time. When I'm just bored as fuck, I'm like, let me watch a fucking podcast.
Yeah, pretty
Look at
funny,
some
yeah.
people talk.
Yeah, pretty fun. I was still all the time at work and
Mm.
shit like that. So how's your mental health like when you're trying to create like new moves and shit? Like when you're trying to think of a new dance, like how do you tell me your thought process?
Oh yeah, so just first, I've always thought about quitting dance. You know what I mean? Just how you know, a lot of people probably thought about quitting doing what they love. You know?
Dude, yeah, this writing,
Right. Right.
everything.
I want to let you know and everybody like it's very normal feeling, right? I don't know how many times I've came back from like practicing outside, especially during the beginning, where I was like, fuck it, I'm not gonna be a dancer. I'm not good at it. I'm gonna just quit, right? But I've always found myself coming back to watching YouTube videos of other dancers and shit, right? And then like suddenly I'm like, I gotta get back outside.
Yeah.
Like I can't stop, right? So I mean, when it comes to like creating, dancing, making like moves and stuff, and making the choreo, it's it could get pretty difficult at times. Because I mean, you got people on Instagram going hard, and I'm pretty sure people that are into dancing know the people that I'm talking about. But like, I could just say people in LA and New York, you know, I obviously hella people follow them, and you know, a good percentage of them are probably other dancers as well. So like when we see them all day just busting ass, working with artists and just make it fire choreo, when I make choreo and then I look in the mirror, you can't help but compare, right?
Oh, dude, it's so hard to not to compare yourself to other people. Like if you see them like ahead of you, like where you want to be.
Right, exactly.
It's so fucking hard because you're like, nigga, I'm sure your ass wasn't this like wasn't on my level. But
Right.
But they're always on your level when you first start. You know, no one's fucking cold at shit.
Right,
Yeah.
and that's the thing that people need to understand, like, especially when it comes to age too. Like, there are some dancers that would tear me up, and they're like fucking 13, right? But the thing that I like to say to other people is that age honestly doesn't matter when it comes to dancing, right? It just matters about the amount of time you put into it, right?
Yeah.
And then even most of the time, honestly, with kids that are that cold at dancing around that age, their parents
Forced them.
are taking them to those classes, right? And are paying them, right? Like, my mom couldn't afford me dance classes when I first asked her. So what I did was just took my ass outside. I didn't have an instructor. That's what I did for 3 years before I got confident in my dancing. Like, you can't beat yourself up over those people, you know what I mean?
It paid off dividends though. I mean, you feel like a lot more confident since you taught yourself, I'm sure, than if you were to hire an instructor the first 3-4 years, right?
Right, because doing it that way, I mean, might have not have noticed in the beginning, but now I'm like, I literally built my own style. Like,
Yeah.
like I built me as a dancer. Like, there are a lot of people, and I didn't really notice this until I took myself into a dance class or joined my first dance team. But there are a lot of people that are actually afraid of like freestyling because they have this mindset in their heads like, oh, because someone didn't teach me this, now I'm gonna get judged even more, or like, because it's free form, you know, your choices of movements are yours to make, right? Instead of me in class doing like 1, 2, 3, you do this, you do this, you do this.
Instructions.
Yeah, there are a lot of people that are more confident in following a
Instructions,
dance,
yeah.
right? Than the freestyle part. So
That makes sense.
I always thought it was the other way around because I used to watch a lot of freestylers. So I'm like, oh, if you're a dancer, you just freestyle, right?
Nah, niggas be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Right? Yeah, exactly. And it didn't hit me till like later on.
Alright, that's funny as shit. Yeah. So you just did freestyling, huh?
Yeah, I would say I was freestyling for like 4 years.
That's what it started.
Yeah, until I did my first class, and then
That does sound like a
Join my
better
first
option
dance
though. Like freestyling does. Sorry to cut you off.
no, you good.
But freestyling does sound like a better option when you're first trying, right? I mean, like, obviously, like when you want to discover like how you like move, how your body moves.
Right.
You know, like I just thought that was more logical. since Devin said Devin started freestyling his first time. I was like, yeah,
Right.
it's probably better because you definitely feel how your body
Mhm.
moves, and you just obviously figure out like which style works for you.
Right.
You know, it just sounds better. Plus, like, you know, I just think people who don't put limits on themselves when they first start something, that's when you can really break the barrier and go beyond what you really. Plus ultra, nigga.
You're right. Plus ultra. I'm fucking crying. Yeah, but like that's the thing though. But it's like a double-edged sword, right?
Oh yeah.
So
sure,
like,
yeah.
like if you're so hugged up in this spot of freestyling, you know, some people don't even touch choreo, right?
Mm-hmm.
They don't touch classes. They don't touch that area. There's some people that are hugged up in this spot don't ever want to freestyle. They don't want to try it. They never want to touch it, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I try my best to go back and forth. Sometimes I'm like, okay, today I'm gonna like make some choreo, clean it up a bit, you know, make a piece. And then the next day I'm like, I'm gonna just leave my playlist on straight shuffle and just dance, right? Because if I stay so hugged up in this choreo area, I promise you my freestyle is gonna become garbage. Like it is. That's just how it is though.
Okay. Wow. That makes sense. That makes
Yeah.
sense. You focus on one area, the other area sucks. It starts to suck. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Yeah.
I mean, let me ask you, what got you into wanting to do this?
I'm trying to sell more books, if I'm being honest.
Some more books?
I'm trying to sell some books. Yeah.
See, that's one thing. Like, I've always been like envious of. It's like people that can write.
Really?
I can't write, bro. Like, and I'm not even talking about like some writing as in like lyrics.
Yeah.
Like essay writing, like book writing, like that. I can't do that, bro.
Have you tried it?
It's like, well, I mean, obviously, like through school, right? I mean, we were forced to, right?
Well, yeah.
But like English used to always
Kick your ass on.
piss me off. I'm not a good writer, right? And it's not even like the simple period commas type shit.
Punctuations,
You're
yeah.
right. It's more of just like doing it.
Yeah, because the art of writing itself sucks ass. Like, nigga, I hate writing. Motherfucker, I hate writing.
Right.
I hate that shit. I hate writing, but I love clearing my head.
Mm.
It clears the fuck out of your head, like for
Right.
sure. Like, it clears your head. Like I've just done poetry books, like 2 poetry books. I've tried a novel, but I'm gonna have to redo it because I thought the shit was ass. Now, I think I'm a great poet. Like, nigga, I can talk about lovey-dovey shit like all day.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like actually writing a fucking novel with characters, like descriptive, nigga, that's hard. Nigga, that's hard. That's some hard shit.
Right.
Because that's what I'm trying to do now, and that's hella outside my comfort zone. I'm working on a book now, dude. I started over like 30 times. I was shit you
Oh,
not.
really?
Yeah, I started over so many times. Like I started this book 2020. I think it's 2022. Let me 20.
You're
But no, like it's
so 2 years
it's been
there.
over 2 years, bro. I'm just like, I'm about to put this on a hiatus.
Right.
Because right now I'm trying to learn how to code and shit, which I kind of already got that packed down. But I'm just trying to build some projects and shit for like, so I can get me a better paying job. I'm trying to get into the tech industry, get a web development job, and then I'm gonna get back on my writing when I have more money and more finance, financial security.
Funds.
Yeah,
Right.
so I can have fun, you know. But working as a warehouse job, doing that shit, trying to work out and do all that, I'm like, I just rather do my podcast and just focus on my coding right now. And then when I get that done, then come back to my writing, because that'll give me more time to just,
Right.
you know.
It's like, I mean, sometimes you gotta put stuff down to, you know, sharpen the blade, you know what I mean? And like, so, and like, obviously, funds is just the huge hill for a lot of people, right?
Yeah.
Like, of course, for me to be an international choreographer, I have to put out cold-ass videos
Yeah.
and stuff, right? Which costs money. Or move to LA, which costs money.
Which costs more money than you probably just doing it yourself.
Right. That, and then, you know, the fact that I said I want to be international choreographer, so that means plane tickets,
Yeah.
you know, stay out there, Airbnb out there.
Food,
right? Right. More money,
Yeah.
right? I mean, it's the way of life. It sucks, but
What's that song? More money, more problems?
more money, more problems, right?
Dead ass, bro. But yeah, bro, like it does suck, but I mean, like it definitely lights a fire under your ass, if anything, right?
Yeah, I definitely believe that.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people that are big now and do what they do, they did it. I mean, at least most of them didn't start out with money. All right. Of course, people like Jaden and Willow Smith, their father is Will Smith. So, of course, because of that, from birth, they can have whatever career choice they
All
want.
the niggas can, bro, niggas are just chilling. Niggas can be rappers, musicians. Niggas can do whatever they want because they got money behind them.
Right, exactly. So, I mean, when you get to that point, then it's just like, what do you really want to do in life?
Yeah.
So that it's just, you're not doing it for the money at that point. You're just doing it because you just want to fulfill your life,
yeah.
right? You want to make yourself happy.
That's the ultimate goal, though, I feel like, in life. Like, just to fulfill your purpose, like your goals and shit. Because that's how I look at it.
Right.
Like, if you like you said, like, you want to, like, have your own dance, like, you want to be, like, an international dance choreographer. That's fucking, of course you can do it, bro, but, what's after that? Because, once you have that fulfilled, which I know you will do it, obviously. I know, you got the skill, you got the mindset to do it, of course you can do it. But, like, what's after that,
Yeah, I mean, I would say I would just want to, a lot of people have actually been asking me if I thought about opening my own, like, dance studio.
That's why I said that.
Right,
That's
yeah.
what I was thinking, yeah.
And, like, it never really crossed my mind, to be very honest, right? Because it's just like...
Opening here in Dallas, bro.
That's right. Because, I mean, as with the dance community over here in Dallas, it's not as big as in Houston. You know what I'm saying? Houston's dance community is tight. They're big. They got it back down. They have people flying in and out teaching out in Houston, right? If I want to learn from a specific choreographer that's just flying out to Texas, they always go where? H-Town, right? So it's like I always gotta drive fucking 4 hours.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Like, the thing is that for to have a successful dance studio, I feel like I would need to have like something behind me, right? So like a name or like worked with certain artists and stuff. I can't just hop out the gate, especially since I didn't go to college for dance. You know what I mean? I sadly have to have more behind my name, right?
I'm gonna be honest, dude. Like, I don't think you should go. I'm not saying you, but I don't think people should go to school for like music. I think that's
creativity.
Yeah, I think that's so dumb. Cause like my ass went to school for English. These niggas can't teach me how to fucking write. I already know how to do that. So I went there and I was like, damn. Like my last year, I was like, do I really need this shit? And I was like, nah. So I dropped out. I dropped out recently. But anyway, I'm just like, people can't teach you how to create shit.
Right.
Either you got it or you don't. That's how I look at it.
Right.
And you already got it, so you don't need school, but and that's what I'm saying, since you don't have school and you do have the fucking shit behind you, niggas are like, damn, this nigga's actually legit. So that's why I'm like, you don't need any of that shit.
Right.
And I think you obviously when Devin's rap career take off, he can be the one to back you up, behind you,
Right, exactly. I mean, as creative artists, just in our own field, we should always help each other, inspire each other, right? Because I mean, one feeds off of the other, right? And the thing is that, what was I trying to say? Sadly, because most people feel like they need to go to college for something, most people feel like their dreams aren't reachable, right? I've really noticed that, like, one time I was in college, I dropped out of my second year, right? Halfway through my second year of college. But one time I was in class, and they're like, we're doing introductions, but then this one 40, 50-year-old lady was introducing herself, right? So I'm like, if she's here, you know what I mean, that pretty much tells me I can always go back.
Yeah, that's how I felt about school too. I'm like, yo, these motherfuckers being there 60 years old in fucking college. I'm just like, I know when I'm 59, I know where to go.
Right, exactly, right. You could always go back. And then and when I was working at Amazon too, right? You got people at Amazon like working for their retirement. Not saying I will come back to Amazon.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like people are working. Yeah.
Right. So it's just kind of like while I'm young and able to move my body, and like have the choices to do what I want to do. Why not do it now?
Yeah.
Rather than waiting till you're like 50, 60 to go travel the world, you know. Oh, I'm finally gonna write that book that I wanted to like 30 years ago. Like, bro.
Right. So I'm forgetting about the motherfucker.
Right.
Forgotten, bro. Yeah, shit, he got me wanting to pick up my guitar. I'm about to learn how to play that. Like, I'm actually gonna try to learn one day. So.
Right, because I mean, I always been into guitars and shit, but just like you, I mean, I ain't never learned how to play that.
I know how to play it a little bit.
Oh,
but
bro.
like, I need to like actually fucking play it like for an hour or two a day and like play, so we can actually get better like we was talking about.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like for guitar, I mean, like to be like a standard player, I feel like it would just take 2 years if you just keep.
Oh
it
yeah,
up, really.
Yeah. I'm trying to be like cool, like.
Then maybe add like 2 more on top of that.
Just say another 3 just to be safe. 5 years, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, 29. Damn.
Hey, that's not that. I mean, like.
It's not that far away, huh?
Right, it's not. Like, it's crazy to think that I'm gonna be 30 and like
6. Well, 6. I'm just saying, but nigga, shit. Whenever the fucking New Year come around, like automatically just go up at 8.
Yeah, just slap it there.
Like, I'm 24 shit. But yeah, well, 6 years from now, dude. Damn, I graduated high school 6 years ago.
Damn. God damn.
Yeah, bro. So time really to be moving.
Right.
Time to be moving. That shit don't stop.
But that's the thing, bro. So people feel like, you know, the choices on their dreams are like they gotta hit them in their 20s. You know what I mean?
Oh, I mean, like I see why, but like this is the most energy we'll ever have like in our lives, like in our 20s.
Right.
Older shit sucks. You have to do some more energy. Then you're 40. You lost hella energy from when you were 20.
Right.
50, you ain't got shit. 60. Nigga, you might as well just stop.
Right.
Yeah,
And shit, I'm gonna die if I start dancing at 6.
Thank you all for coming. This is my boy Cameron. I'm gonna post his link and shit at the bottom, his Instagram and stuff, so make sure y'all follow him. Thank you all for coming and you all have a wonderful night.
Peace out.